All
Okay.
right. And welcome to AVIANART 2022 Group Kookaburras GFE versus h3xodis. This is ANTI-Vrosia, and we are about to get underway. Joining me this evening on comms is Krista Joy, 730. Welcoming in.
Yo, you forgot to use the proper title for me. It is the Devil of Death Mountain in the Zelda 3 Link to the Past community. I don't know how I got that. I'm totally innocent. And I'm also, since this is a GFE match, I am absolutely 100% representing Gamachu, who says, you keep dodging him. So you are in the doghouse yet again, GFE. I'm telling you right now, it's on. And, you have thrown off Gamma's karma. He wanted to, commentate this personally, but you keep scheduling when you know he ain't gonna be home.
Well, we are
And
already off to a pretty good start so far, because getting a glove right out of the first chest.
Ooh, good old Antibrosia. This brings back so many memories. Where everything kills you right in the first couple of seconds.
Yeah, I
Especially,
mean that's usually inverted for you. Everything tries to kill you real good.
I know, right? Oh man, I love it. I absolutely love it. Especially if you spawn in a crab fest. And let's see if the brofish is going to give anything.
He's thrown
Oh, a
out a
key.
key. So it's funny because h3xodis went to Shed and got a small key for Pod, and GFE went to Brofish and got a small key for Pod. So, you know, pod keys for everybody.
I know! Freaking Oprah seed. You get a seed. You get a key, and you get a key, and you get a key. No, we can't be having that. Also, I am really saddened by these sprites. There are no chicken sprites in these runners. Although I do see a deep Pooley, so that's okay in my book. But
I mean,
that Geno sprite gotta go because
we
that's
get the
Mario.
we get the nice arrow of destiny at least.
Yes, yes. A
And
seed
and on
is not a good
Hexodus's
seed.
side, a small key to Hyrule Castle, I believe. Maybe that was Aga Tower. Either way, look, another
Another.
pod spawn. We're just gonna put all of
Yo!
Pod and Logic real quick.
Well, who needs. Oh, well, I stay banned, so I'm the worst person to talk about logic. Also, we got a Skullwoods key, which, is good if you get early Ice Rod.
Another Pod key.
Not Ice Rod, Fire Rod. What am I talking about? Oh my god. And a
Johnny
hammer on
Johnny Two
Hexodus
Bombs.
side.
Johnny Two Bombs not the most exciting of places today, but
You know
still
what?
collecting all them pod spawns, and GFE probably about to collect another. I guess it's what, third now? Yeah.
Nice. And I. Let's see.
And there it is. So finding out that Shed's a little disappointing to be in, but Hexodus just beelining it through thieves here.
Absolutely. You get a hammer, you go and you bonk. You just bonk everything. So I fully agree with this. It's absolute clownery, which is what you need to do in any type of ambrosias. It's like
Definitely a difficult choice to make though, because you are very low on health coming into here, and even seeing here the little Patrick Star just going after him. We're already down to a half heart here, so gotta be very careful because everything that hits you in here is really just just
yeah,
out
I know.
out to get
You,
you.
Tank, you're forgetting I'm the one who loves 3 heart biddy battles in Hera. So yes, when it comes to absolutely things that can wreck you, I'm so used to experiencing that. Also, GFE, trying to grind some money rather than do it the old fashioned way,
Ooh,
which is a hula hand. And Hexodus, oh no, no.
taking the
How
hit
could,
from the cricket, and back
yeah,
in we go.
but it's not only that. He made Deep Hooli die, which we know can't happen. Unless your Thanos snap, then it can happen. But, you know, it's sad to see Deep Hooli turn into bones. It hurts my soul as a Deep Hooli fan.
It's
So
okay. He regenerated.
yes, with that wonderful, continue button.
And all those digs just for a bundle of arrows. Not even gonna pick them up. And
you know,
Hex winding his way back through the conveyor room here. Damage boosting a little bit there to get through. A little bit healthier than he was before, but still not in great shape because I believe right now those crickets are still gonna one shot if he gets hit.
ooh, Village of Outcast tragic chess game given a single bomb and three bombs. You know what? You got the single arrow. That's all you need in terms of arrowage. And you call it a day.
Yeah. And maneuvering a little bit better, Cricket's being a little bit more cooperative here, picking up 20 rupees in the attic and heading back down.
Yes, and now GFE is mirroring what Hex is doing right now. And, it's a shame when they're both doing the same thing at the same time, Tank, because it's like not too much divergence, and it's not
Well,
gonna be for a while.
yeah, yeah, that's one mild downside to inverted is you don't have many options very early unless the seed is extremely generous. So you're kind of shoehorned into where you need to go. And if you're already in thieves and it's giving you a hammer, like you generally just want to finish it out anyway. So that makes sense for
Yeah.
Hex to keep going. Um,
Oh,
might as well
absolutely,
finish
absolutely.
out.
Now we got front door to swamp. Let's go. Unfortunately, they're gonna need some flips for that, or some game breakers. But we're trying to stay legal.
Well, GFE deciding probably not to brave the rest of thieves here. Maybe hoping to get some more knowledge and or survivability. Already up 2 hearts, which is definitely a huge help. um, the Hex going
Definitely.
for hammer blind, but
Oh heck
didn't
no.
even didn't even get the shot out. Just took it to the face, and out we
Yeah,
go.
he took a blind to the face. One of the best strats out there for blind, and y'all are gonna hate this. I believe in the OPB for blind. Because many a times I've had to do blind with literally nothing with either a Tetris block and bees or Burna and bees. And I love bees against blind. It confuses the other heads, makes them have a bad day, which makes me wonder personally, Tank, how is he seeing those bees if he blind?
Yeah, I mean he's certainly feeling the effects of them,
I know. I'm
and
telling you.
doing the high roll shuffle here with the Gibdos.
Oh yeah, I hate going into Skull without the cane because that room is annoying. It is annoying. It's even more annoying when you don't have anything. Got the big key
Yeah,
for that level. This
he
is absolutely
just taking the
blah.
death there to get the life back. You know, you got to go back out to the front anyway. So, uh, not swinging over and grabbing the key though. Um, but it's gonna swing back over here. We're gonna play drop down roulette, or rather lock in. So, or we're just gonna bomb across and do the big chest and leave. Metal upgrade early is nice. That's that's a really nice find. Much as everything hurts.
Yes. And usually Skullwoods is garbage for the most part, so the fact that it has anything is something to be commended. Like I said, true trash gives you 50 bucks, but 50 bucks is Zora money. So, but most importantly, since pot is, starting to become a thing, you're gonna look at
Yeah,
Kiki money.
I would probably bet on something in the front of pod. With as many keys as it's already thrown, and with given a hammer like that, I would say that that probably makes a lot of sense that there's something in pod.
Absolutely, you gotta dip it. Even with the craziest of clownage, you just gotta go for it. And unlike GFE, who believes solely in a single arrow, Hex did take the Tim pack. Makes me a sad panda, but
No, I'm
these
not
guys
sure
are
that
gonna
was
need arrows.
100% intentional. I think he knocked it into the bush back into his face.
Yeah, you gotta put all your faith in the single arrow. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? Honestly, come on, you gotta love something as good as the single arrow. Also,
And it looks like Hex is gonna head down into Hype Cave now. GFE swinging over and grabbing the item off the pyramid, or seeing what the item on pyramid is. 300 bucks.
300 bucks, you take it.
Yeah,
Cause
absolutely.
I mean, you need money, and you gotta. Oh, we have some hype cave action going on Hex's side, getting another pod key. I think everything is screaming, get your behind to pod like yesterday.
Yeah, and there's not really a whole lot left to do other than go into pod at this point. So, at least the game was kind enough to throw a 300 rupee for your entrance fee.
Yeah, any donations that go to Kiki is always greatly appreciated because Kiki is best monkey, only monkey, but best monkey nonetheless. And you gotta admire a monkey that is an entrepreneur and knows to steal your money. I mean, that's some top cat business sense right there.
All right, so 4 keys in pod. It's pretty much the entire front of pod and logic. So let's see what it gives us for the next piece of progression. Are we gonna get maybe like a fire rod in here somewhere? Oh,
No, the
that's
mirror
the
comes
mirror.
in handy. Only thing is, we ain't got the Merle. And traversing in the light world is a pain when you do not have the Merle. And last time I remember, I think Super Bunny is considered illegal. So,
No, Super Bunny is legal in most places,
is
depending
it?
on. Yeah. I mean, if you drop, like, that's why it's called Super Bunny Cave, because if you bunny walk through there, you can get those chests because you are Super Bunny. And if you, I mean, it more so in cross keys than or entrance shuffle than other modes, but you can do Super Bunny for a lot of checks.
That's good
Link
to know.
Link
Cause
State Tree Pull is legal. Fake Flute is illegal.
oh well, I do that. That's why I catch the fan hammer.
Oh, good. A mushroom.
Yo, look. Mushy is best. Tank, you know me. You know I love to put a mushroom on ped, making fake powder mandatory. That's why all the seeds I give people are no logic seeds, because you can't kind of do that. But
Boots. Boots is a great find.
are we seeing a god pod? Could this
Yeah,
be?
it's been pretty good so far.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to feel about this, Was hoping, but that we'd see some fire. but
Yeah,
we still
a
have
mirror,
time.
a mushroom, and some boots. That's definitely some hype for Pod.
Yeah,
And
and
Ether
ether.
as well.
Wow. So
So it looks like Hex might be going for a mimic clip. Meanwhile, GFE's just gonna do a hammer yump here. Getting a little love. Hex with the real quick mimic clip.
that was actually great. That was actually pretty sweet. Very good and handy to do when you're doing, bolus, GT, and definitely, you have no bottles to do bottle clip in that room. So it's a great find. It's a great thing to do, and it lets you, kind of advance further.
Yeah,
And
for sure. And we are now getting rated by Mr. Ed. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for joining us. You're now catching us about 15 some odd minutes into GFE versus Hexodus. This is Anti-Vrosia. So having a
and
pretty straightforward start so far. Hammer in Thieves Town coming to Pod, giving you boots and a mushroom and a mirror. So
well, beer. This is actually not that bad. Not that bad considering. Kind of missing the fact that you have boots. I,
yeah,
I, I know GFE can hover, but we don't have a fairy in a bottle, so we are not going to see anything
yeah,
on right side Death Mountain
that's
just yet.
that's fun. Somewhere is a lamp because we just picked up Merle in Dark Maze on GFE's side, and Hex will probably be fall. Uh, that's wild. We're even.
Yeah, pretty much.
Spec Rock, not really anything going on. God, what a pod! What a pod that was.
Aw, Hex getting his mushy. Let's go. Man, that pod was pretty dang amazing. And now one of the famous dark rooms. Now, I admit I absolutely hate doing dark rooms with a hammer because of the fact that, you know, at least if you have the sword, you could do the spin attack prep, which gives you nice sparkles, which is easier for routing and that. But no. I hate it with a hammer. And oh no, we're looking at bones again. Tank, Tank, I
Oh.
need a hug. I need a hug, Tank. This is hurting me too much as a deep Pooley fanatic.
I'll keep a skull from Gary. Thanks, Gary. That was worthless.
Well, he tried. He tried. You guys wanted him to have a key. You didn't specify. I'ma blame y'all 100% for that. Not specify what you want. Well, Ed said to blame him, so yeah, we'll blame him. Ed, you are completely blamed. But you are lucky because of the fact that actually I'm here on behalf of the one and the only Gamachu. So everything we're blaming GFE for. Yes. We must keep the lore going.
Yeah, also, Ed, we're gonna be picking you up. You're in Ty's double header on Wednesday, so looking forward to that.
Yeah, I saw that. But Ed's a really tough competitor, so I'm expecting him to, break the game, maybe finish in a half an hour and be like, I'm out. I'm bouncing. I'm done. you know, because people that go against Ed usually end up on the losing end, and it pays to have that much power. We're talking tank power glove level of power. Also we're
I
about to
mean,
see what is on this side.
the free glove we got out of Link's house today.
Yeah, might as well. Let's see. Quake is a
Break for
thing,
TR.
and Quake is free. So is GFE just gonna bonk to the one chest, or are we gonna see some hover action?
And a
I,
mint. Wow.
oh,
What a
come on!
place for a
Come
mint.
on! Never penalize GFE. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely toxic, quote unquote, Gamachu. Um, yeah. Let's see what's up in Super Bunny Cave. A map. Who cares?
Map for Hera. That's good knowledge.
And B. Not the good B, but B. Yes, yes. Bees are life and love. If you don't got bees, you are absolutely lame. Lame. Only weak sauce players do not use bees. I
Jeez.
wholeheartedly believe that.
What a logic train this seed is already starting out to be. Like, just the quick breaks that we've had made it a lot more bearable, but it's hard to tell what the seed really wants from you right now.
Uncle gives a sword.
Yeah, vanilla
Don't know
sword.
Ew. How can you have vanilla swords? No, that's garbage. You need to hide the swords. Lock everything in GT. Make them find the GT big key. You gotta make some paint. Put something on. You know what? Put the last Hyrule key validation chest. I mean, you gotta do something. Make it spicy. Or is it that I love to create pain for folks? I don't know what.
I think that's more it than anything else.
No, it's making it a fun seed, and everybody knows that
Fun
tough
for
seeds
chat.
are fun seeds.
Fun
Yeah,
for chat.
Yeah, Plus, I break the game, so everybody calls me "Get Wrecked, Cheater." And GFE is a little miniature, mini Mac version of Geno. Kind of sad.
Well, there was our second key to Castle Tower. I believe that was in Dark Cross. So, funny place for that too.
Yes. Alright, so now we're getting a look what's inside the On My Way to Go Rescue Waifu #1. And that's a small key to Meyer. Okay. You don't usually expect to see that key in that location, but I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah, it's not really slowing you down or helping you out too much right there. Meyer, at least indicated by h3xodis' tracker, is Bombos, which is the one medallion we don't have yet.
I know. And that's what makes it. That's why I said I'm okay with that. Because if it was like a TRT, then you cry.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay, Gabe.
I'm okay with that too. I'm okay. You gotta work for it. I'm cool with that. If you gotta start dipping TR for basic items, then that means that you've got a fun seed, Preferably,
If
I
TR
want
has
some
anything else for us.
Beer, you already know what my seeds are like.
And the map to desert. And Zelda sail 10 arrows. So
Worthless.
yeah,
Zelda
not
is worthless
terribly
once
fruitful.
again. I'm telling you, Zelda is worthless. I mean, yeah, in other games she gives you the light arrows, but I mean, Heck, you can have Epona find the light arrow and give it to you. I mean, there's zero purpose for Zelda. And yeah, I'm saying it, it's a hot take. And Turtle Rock and Swamp Palace. Let's go. So we won't be seeing Pyramid Fairy no time soon. Unless you're crazy enough to, try to
I mean,
attempt.
there's no tell. There's a bow. That's good.
Yeah. Oh, no. Bows are supposed to be locked in the upper levels of GT so you can do Polish GT and show what you're made of as a runner. And GFE knows how to do that. GFE never getting punished.
There's our other male upgrade. Buried her, rather drowned in some water outside the dam.
Yeah. Free pajamas. Let's go. And let's see what Moldorm Cave offers.
Sorry,
from
GFE. She's gone. That fairy was just like, no, not today.
No! The fairy was Gamma. It was like, this is what you get for dodging me, GFE. You shall collect no fairies. Also,
nothing too great out of Mini Moldorm. We did get a map to Skull, but
GFE, they're thinking that the blue shield is enough to conquer an eyeball laser, and guess what? It wasn't.
Good old French vanilla TR map. Cute.
So, great dodge of the Octo.
And another small key to pod. Finished and putting that in logic.
Pod is...
No, that's all six. Yeah.
Pod is not Palace of Darkness. It is party on demand. And this seed wants you to go have a party. That's why you gotta go. Do the pottage. Have fun. I'm all for it.
Alright, and Hex getting some water walk action on. That's a book.
It's literacy.
That was the delay.
Oh, come on. Reading is fundamental, Tank. Come on, don't make me have to go LeVar Burton reading Rainbow on these people. I mean, come on, Tank.
The hesitation there for a second of just do I just go? Why?
Yeah, I am totally sad pandage because the fact that Hex is like, I don't need no reading. They got audio books. And I'm having that today. We are not doing no
I think Hex
tablets.
might be heading back to Zora Domain first, and then might flute back and fake flip her over to grab the book, or maybe just wants to know where it's at and might come back for it later.
Yeah, he better, man. I mean,
having a little trouble getting in the whirlpool, but we got there.
Ooh. You know when's the best time to fake flip, Tank?
When's that?
Inimizer. Then you get the screen scroll of death, and it's absolutely hilarious because you catch a laser to the face while you're trying to get your fake flip to Hobo going, and then after you go through all of that, find out that Hobo only has, $5 chuck, and you get disappointed.
This time Hobo had half magic, which is really nice.
I know! Can you believe this? It's like a miracle. Man, I'm about to go into, minister mode. It's a miracle. You got stuff from Hobo, and you, as usual, get jack a lot of nothing from the scam fish. That is why, everybody, you don't trust the scam fish. If you gotta do something, go with the bro fish.
Yeah.
Always.
Looks like we're gonna run out of here, probably run back through that whirlpool and then go grab that book. maybe? No. Nope, never mind. Thought that's what we were headed for, but I guess we're just gonna go down and probably turn in the mushroom.
You know what? You know what? Hex, I hope this is a pet seed. I hope this is a pet seed, and that's what you get for not getting literacy. Literacy is fun, F-U-N capitalized, the mental. I mean, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts just like GFE going through Spike Cave.
Yeah, does have a fairy though. Going for the fairy revive here. I'm not sure he makes this.
Well,
It'll be pretty
he
close.
rushed through those invincibility frames, so you can
Yeah.
make it with 8.
And being rewarded with the best of items. Getting a nice shield for his effort.
Yes. That means we're 2 steps away from getting the Bro Shield. Homewrecker's favorite item tank.
Yeah, it sure is.
I know. That's why he is the master of the Mirror Shield. Especially the master of the Hera Basement Mirror Shield. Also,
our first key to GT.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna check back of escape. What do you have aside from a bite from a rat?
GFE finally picking up the first of the vanilla swords.
Yes, we got a bottle. Now we're gonna go over to Sick Kid and say, give me your stuff. This is a bottle up. And we got a sacred item on GFC's side, which is the one and the only green rupee of happiness. It makes me shed a tear with, getting a blessed item. Sanctuary was worthless.
Yeah, GFE diving into escape now. We'll see if GFE does Dark Cross. Probably will, because he's actually got the lamp here. But knowing that there's something useful in there, and then Hex is showing us Bogcrocs now for some more love.
Oh, there's lots of love. Because Tank, you are my male crush Monday, and it is Monday. So, the love is there. Like, can you feel the love tonight? Also, we got some Deepooly going through to see
Bumper Cave.
Yeah. I think Bumper Cave had a one of the medallions.
Yeah, I want to say it was one of the medallions. It might be Bombos. Yeah. So that's our Meyer entry.
Yep. Now, grant you ain't got Fire the First. You ain't got the king. But are you crazy enough to dip Meyer? I'm always crazy. But then, I do illegal stuff all the time. So,
Red
true
Rivial
cloud routing.
Lumberjack.
Yeah. Alright, we're getting to see what is in Skull... Well, should I say Lost Woods?
Yeah.
Yes. To me, it will always be just the brighter side of Skullwoods. Just a little bright. TR key. Oh man, the urge to go to TR is strong. Just hover it. Also, yeah, it's always fun to hover Turtle Rock. You just hover it, bada bing, bada boom. You're gonna miss a couple of checks, but it's okay. It's always okay. And time. You better not even think about doing a pet check.
It never went for the book. Can't do the ped
Exactly.
check. Yeah.
I was about to say, you bet not, man, with no book. The only time you do that, it's something I appreciate, and that's the wonderful, blind pet pull. I think that should be a staple and mandatory for any for any meme tournament. Blind pet pulls should be a must.
Yeah,
Make everything a pet seed,
maybe
lock the book.
maybe we can revamp Why Is That There with a guaranteed book on ped.
Yes, yes. Oh man, could you imagine? And that's why after that you hide one of the major big keys in there for them, locked behind the book, just to
the
be
the
absolutely.
hex hover show off over the Skull Woods gap there.
Yeah. Like, who needs land when I can hover? Now getting
both
ultimate
both
pajamas.
runners, yeah, both runners getting their mail upgrades at the same time, but in different places.
Amazing. Just fabulous. Also, on GFE side, we're seeing some fake flip action going down.
Yeah, gonna turn in that mushroom.
How dare you not fake powder? That's a sin in my book, Tank.
Still no red cane yet though, so can't. And this early in the game, it's too likely that it might be something useful. Which in this case it is, because
It
we
is.
already know that cape leads to Bombos.
See, in my plandos, I make it mandatory because I lock the powder in GT. And make Magic Bat have the GT big key in some of them, which is mean-spirited, but it's absolutely hilarious, which means if you turn it in and I leave the red cane for you to wait a while to collect, so you get tempted so hard to, get rid of that mushroom thinking you're gonna get an item, a good item, and I'm gonna put something there that does make it palatable.
And bow on h3xodis' side now.
Yes. So now we have both runners with bows, which is sad because that means no bowlish GT for us. Tank, I need a hug again.
GFE digging out that GT small from the graveyard ledge.
Yes. Also, we got Hex getting a refund on the bomb, along with Key to Turtle Rock. It's
Yeah,
basically,
a bunch of garbage in the world today.
the bomb was something decent, It was nice enough to refund the bombs back, and you go from there. Also, we're gonna take a look at the chicken hut and beer. Give a happy face for the fact that Hex did not damage our sprites beer. Because Beer and I used the chicken sprites, because why not? And usually, I think when they blow up that area, there's always that one chicken that's there. And they absolutely show chicken
Hook
abuse.
shot.
And we have
Out of
a
the back of
hook shot.
tavern.
Which means that GFE is going to get it pretty soon. Let's see what Sick Kid has to offer. Sick
Piece
Kid
of
giving
paper.
directions. Absolutely wonderful.
Sick Kid giving out the toilet paper today.
Well, we could save it for Majora's Mask and give it to the hand. Because he's always demanding for paper, just hand that off. And library unappealing at first until realized that it is a key. and one does not pass up keys.
And it's a small key to thieves, which is interesting because we
Hmm.
were already in thieves earlier, and I
Yeah.
believe Hex is already queued up with blind in the boss room.
Maybe that'll give him a reminder to go beat up Blind. Make him pay for that indiscretion. Be like, you dare kill me at 3 hearts? If you don't want me at my worst, you can't have me at my best.
He tried. He didn't succeed, but he tried.
I blame GFE again for this. Just for the blind abuse. We're blaming GFE for everything. I'm channeling Gamachu. Also,
Level is just a piece of love. It's a little disappointing, but
every little bit helps. You get a heart. That's one more heart that could save you from dying. Because you know as well as I do, Tank, everything loves to kill you in this mode. Even if you've got red pajamas, they can still hurt. And now we're doing, we were gonna go pick up Froggy for the bacon sword. And then we do still have rods out, so purple chest could be a thing.
Not bacon sword just yet. It's gonna be master sword, since vanilla swords, and it'll still go progressive.
Oh, that's right. Oh, it's vanilla swords. That's right.
Yeah, which
so that
means
means sword on ped.
Yeah, which means a sword on the pad, which is what you
Yeah, I
don't
keep
want,
forgetting
but you know.
about that. Yeah, this is actually a very smart move on Hex's side to go ahead. GFE already with Silverus.
Yeah, easy game. What even is this?
Bear, come on. You knew you had me doing commentary, and you roll a baby seed. Bear, come on. I thought we were friends, Bear.
No 3-heart, 1-bottle, fire rod, Mothula? What even is
man.
this?
What's going on, Bear? Bear, come on.
Yeah, we should have let you roll.
Oh, you want me to roll? That would be absolutely a painful seed for the runners. If it is me, because you know exactly what I roll. They see me rolling, they hate it.
So, and back into Thieves Town for Hex. A lot safer this time, though.
Yeah, I mean, you have more hearts, you have Master Sword, you can keep Blind on script.
He also has half magic and a cape.
That too, but I'm thoroughly upset at this Hex. You are not bringing in the best weapon to use against Blind, which is the one and the only, the bees. I mean, how could you, man? It's not a true Blind fight without bee. Like, I'm a big fan of bee mode tube Tank, just because. You need bees. Bees are good bees. Even the bees that, kill me in Enemizer with one, with Oko. It's painful, but you gotta love the bees. Come on, it's bees.
Alright, and GFE getting that hook shot. GFE probably also gonna grab Master Sword here. We're already here, so probably swing up and grab before leaving the area.
Yeah, after getting that key. And I mean,
little fortunate for GFE, because GFE never went into the back of Thieves, died in the front and just left. So GFE gets the benefit of getting to not double dip the basement back of Thieves Town. Gets to route that all together. Oh, I didn't even see that. Hex got all the way to Thieves Town being mirrored.
it was a ripsy soda. It was a case of thinking you had the hammer in the item slot, and then not realizing it that it's the mirror and end up taking a hard L for that.
Yeah.
Because,
Good old trip right back to the beginning.
like, how many times have we done that? That is, I mean, I try not to brag about it, but yeah, I've done,
Like, I
way
think most
accidental
everybody has
mirror.
done that at least once.
Yeah. And you know what? It doesn't stop you from cussing. We got a small key from Meyer, so that was absolutely necessary at this point. Now we're
Uh,
gonna go see.
we already got
Eh,
one small key for Meyer, so, like, if we do go to Meyer, that's really all that you want to make the routing for that decently
I like
efficient.
to always have a safety key when I go to Meyer because there's always a time where I've gotten bonked into a door because I play this on Enemizer. So, it's always good to have that second key on deck because, you catch a laser that kickback pushes you into the door, which unlocks it, which leads you to saying, GG, I hate you. And
Hex
also,
going for the cape strats. Getting knocked
yeah,
off script a little bit there, but
yeah, that I was wondering. I was like, that must be, that curvy kind of script. It's not the regular normal script that we're used to. Also, Jeffy digging up a piece of heart, and saying, "Not today. I want to be cold." Fine,
leaving it on
be
the
that
ground.
way. I know, has no heart at all.
Well,
Jeffy, how could you, man?
he has multiple
Really?
hearts. He's just missing a piece.
Yeah, but that's not good enough. We do not leave any hearts behind. That's how it should be. And now both of our runners going on purple chest quest. Jeffy gets disappointed. Hex will get disappointed soon. It looks like Jeffy.
I'm gonna go check the desert ledge item.
It's
Probably
key.
run
You gotta
over
do
to
it.
Agina. Yeah, and checkerboard. I don't believe that GFE knows that the book is on Hylia Island yet. I don't think we've been out that way for him to check. There's another GT small.
He was in the vicinity, but just didn't check. So, yeah, I guess it's one of those things where nobody likes literacy. Rude. If Homewrecker was here, Tank, we would be getting a huge, literacy speech from the teacher. But
And Agina holding on to the cane of Samaria.
I can't believe Red Cane is chilling with Gina. What's up with this? I am hurt. This seed is free.
Yeah, pretty much. Where's
It's a
the
free
difficulty
seed.
here? Dearston rolled
Yes.
a easy seed.
I know, knowing that it's gonna lead me into the baby seed speech. But our runners now have cane. Unfortunately, no mushy for fig powder. But that's okay. So Beer's
See
trying
where
to cover it up,
Hex
saying that
is.
this is gonna be an ice rod hunt.
Could be. GFE
What?
now routing his way through Thieves Town. Gets to do it a little bit more efficiently than Hex did. But Hex making way up the mountain, gonna bring Gary home.
And see, I love sparkle routing in the dark. Much easier. Time to get a little something something.
Heading down where we already know there's not really anything too great in the big chest. At least you don't have to come back for it, though.
No.
It should be a pretty easy blind fight for GFE as well.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is a quicker,
Bonk.
getting the Swamp Palace front door key.
Yeah, still waiting on them flips, though.
And there's our key to Skullwoods, which, we know is kind of worthless. But
All
I guess...
keys to Skullwoods are worthless.
I know, right? With every drop you have, but it does come in on the back of Skull. It's always good to have a key for that. Open that door. And if, you're in go mode, that makes it so much easier to do because you don't have to go to front of Skull to steal a key. So I'm okay with that. Now let's see if GFE keeps blind on script. So far, very good positioning.
A lot easier with the sword than if you have that hammer, though.
Oh no, hammer blind is awful. Hammer blind, because that hitbox is horrible. Like, I'm sure, Tank, you have played blind on hammer because sometimes we'll get a swordless seed, and doing blind with hammer sucks. It absolutely sucks.
Now, we're going to get a look here now at what is in the rest of Hookshot Cave, because we knew the mitts were there because we bounced there earlier. But now with the full hookshot, we get to see if there's anything else interesting in here. So far, no. Small key to ice isn't really needed, so for the most part, pretty worthless.
Trash. Yeah.
GFE getting that cane and going, well, I know how to get into Mire. I have the medallion for it. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm sad that it's Bombos because we did not get Burp Toss. And, one does not enter Misery Mire without Burp Toss. It's the rules, in the words of Rick Astley, you know the rules, and so do I. And,
Exodus is gonna probably take a dip into TR here. Maybe finally get the lamp that's been hanging out.
Both of these runners, Homewrecker, have ignored literacy. How could they? You are a teacher. You need to smack some sense into our runners and tell them that literacy is a thing. Even though you teach math, but still, it's literacy.
Not much of a juice town so far.
Mimic Cave. What we have in Mimic Cave? Oh,
Greatest of items.
Yes. We are 2 away on Hexus' side to getting the Bro Shield on GFE's side. You know what would be great, Tank? If Mirror Shield is on cutscene chest.
No, see, it would be great if it gives them the Hera basement key, and then they go down there and find the Mirror Shield there.
Yes! I'm still building Homewrecker's seed, but I gave Home, the Mirror Shield as a standard item. So he's not too thrilled. And
any seed redeemed for Homewrecker should come with a free Mirror Shield.
Exactly! That's why I gave it to him. And you know what else I gave him? Bees. Lots of bees. Also, we're going through... we're getting banned, Tank.
I see that.
No, Homewrecker. You have the one and the only greatest mod ever in Tank. That's why I keep telling you, Homewrecker, super mod Tank. You know, we can have tank 3.7.
Yeah.
Big chest even out nothing. That was
Yeah,
to be
not
expected.
a lot coming out of Meyer so far.
Nope. Like I said, and I
All
hold this
key.
firm,
Meyer
Meyer
and
juice
Meyer.
is.
Cute.
Hey, you know what I have to say about Meyer, and this is a hot take. If people say juice is in Meyer, I said the juice that's in Meyer is tang. It is tang. It is punishment juice because it will let you down.
Some bold words.
Yes, I hold firm to that. You know, all right, you get a key
About,
to Turtle Rock.
about the only thing good that they've gotten out of here so far.
Yeah, that's it. You know, Turtle Rock key. But, you know, if you got big key, you just go through the area, you know, back a laser. You're good to go. just forget keys. You don't need that many keys to get through Turtle Rock. And we are in Hera.
Oh wait, no. Shield can't be in Hera basement. That's right. Because vanilla big keys.
Meyer is always rude. Homewrecker. It is always rude. It is absolutely. It is the spell tower from Z2 of no, even better. This applies to you. It is Grandma. It is Grandma from Z2.
And not a lot out of Hera either so far. I mean, we still haven't found the small key, which is what's gonna put it in logic, but it is a pendant. Looks like probably not a lot here in Hera. But Meyer definitely with no real juice today.
Yeah. And the thing is, cutscene chest had to be a big key because of vanilla standards. You know, my hope is gone. So Meyer was worthless. It was like Grandma from Z2 for Homewrecker because, you know, he loves Grandma. And we are going through the best vacation spot in Z3, and that is Spiral Cave. You go there, you know, you go for fun, you stay for friends. A great place to visit.
I mean, that the gamble of doing Spiral paid off more than anything that I made in Vegas this past weekend. So, you know, at least they got that going for them.
Oh, you were in Vegas? Oh.
Yeah.
And why wasn't I invited? I'm hurt. Like,
You're always invited. It's Vegas.
I mean, what happened to... Oh, home, please. Home, please. Granny is best granny because she usually has the child, the Runia's favorite son. We're going. Ooh, we have some Eastern action.
I considered it home, and then I continued spending money.
Well, which casino do you go to, and what do you play?
We stayed in Harrah's.
That's your first big mistake. See, what you do is you stay at the Badara. You get yourself a nice suite, you know, that way you can have stuff on deck. And then you go to any of the MGM casinos. Better pay out. If you're a card player like I am, Eastern had the flippers.
Yeah, we were bound to see it soon. I think there's not much that's left for us that wasn't gated behind flippers. I think because we know that book's gonna be needed. Well, not necessarily needed, but we know where a book is. And given that, if it is needed, it was going to have to throw us flippers at some point. Plus, we've got the Swamp Small pretty early out of that Thieves Town, so
yeah,
we're
that's
good
opening
to go.
the front door. That's all you need to do for Swamp. Just open the front door, and let me in. Also, like I said, TR keys are worthless when you have the back door open. Just find that TR big key and you're good to go. You could always do front end at another time. So, yeah, they should make a casino called Harrah's. Yes. And we could all celebrate Homewrecker's next birthday over there. We'll take him to Harrah's. Ice Rod Hunt has been nullified, Beer. You gave a free seed, Beer. You have hurt us on an existential level. Also how about it? What do you think? We have a nice Harrah's casino, right? And it has an area in it called the basement.
And you get only the best prizes out of the basement.
The juice is in the basement. And that would be a great place to take Homewrecker for a birthday, Everybody's celebrating in Harrah basement. Oh, it would be glorious.
And that's Eastern Down, another Crystal and GFE side.
Yeah, GFE. Never, in the words of Gamma, never punished. Never punished. Actually been playing some big brain plays. Did not go through and complete out Hookshot Cave because GFE psychically knew that it was, Garbarino. No, Homewrecker. It would not go out of business. It would be in great business. And then it has a VIP card specifically made for Homewrecker. In the back of Saha's closet yields absolutely diddly squat. But we did get a heart out of that with the half a heart he got. And the VIP card for you, Homewrecker, would be Mirror Shield Gold. I think it works, Tank. How about you?
Yeah. You gotta get the VIP Mirror Shield Gold treatment at Harrah's Casino.
Can we appreciate Hex, hovering even though he's got a hook shot?
He likes to show off the hovers.
Nah, Drosy, he only has beaten blind. Right now, he's like, who needs to beat bosses? I'm just gonna go get items. Meanwhile, we do have GFE.
So where the items are?
They're free items. I mean, we got a free ice rod. We just need to... Our tracker forgot to give the ice rod to GFE. I believe he has it from that free ice rod.
Maybe GFE not tracking. I think it's pulling from history.
Well, this is another case of blame GFE. Oh my goodness, Gamma would be happy. He would be having, some serious, I'm so happy cause I'm a gummy bear kind of moment right now with the fact that we get to blame GFE all the time. Okay. So we're gonna finish out Pod, obviously.
Easy times in Pod after it just gave like half the game in items earlier.
I know, right? You're practically. Yes, I hope that song stays in your head.
Easy helmet kill.
Yeah, this seed is too easy. we need to make it a little bit harder. Because technically, at this rate, if you find, Fire Rod, you should be able to finish this relatively quickly on GFE's side. I mean, he's got everything he needs for the most part, except for the blue boomerang. And that is because Bloomy is Beshrain. And that's what you use to take Ice Armos. Alright, Hex getting the big key, about to get some disappointment, and now we're dipping into ice.
Yep, heading into ice. We gonna see Firelock Fire here.
Oh!
Did we roll them the right seed? There's Firelock Fire here.
Yeah, it's sort of right because of the vanilla big keys and the swords. But dang nabbit, this is some sad panda itch.
We'll see. I mean, there's still a lot of places it could be in swamp as well. But yeah, might see some Firelock Fire here. It'd be pretty amusing.
Yeah, it'll be something that they had to kind of think outside of the box for. Beer, just acknowledge you did the Disney princess thing and you gave them a baby seed while singing tra la 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 la. So it's okay because you are awesome and we never blame you. We will blame Homewrecker before we blame you, Beer. But right now we got blamed GFE for everything because him. That's my mentor. Tank.
Yeah.
Yes.
And some moolah out of ice.
Yeah, Ice wants to give you some cold, hard cash. And you gotta love it, along with cold, hard toilet paper.
And
I know.
that's the second French vanilla map. These are supposed to be wild maps, not be in their own dungeons.
See, Beer White decided to
Mirror
Did you see what I see? Yes, the mirror shield. Homewrecker's favorite item. It's the bro shield. We got us a key.
And
Oh man.
And the key for the Tower of Hera at the same, like immediately after. You couldn't have asked for a better combination of items to find.
No, Home. GFE has not lost. That is what guarantees a win. The great and powerful shield. Nope.
And Firelock Fire. Game's got jokes. I don't know if that's a commentator's curse of having called that, or if the game's just that bad at its jokes, but it's definitely got them.
It is not a terrible palace. It had ultimate juice. Homewrecker. It had home.
Technically speaking, that Hera Small could be logically required because of the vanilla big keys. If there is something in Hera,
that would be absolutely great. We need to give Homewrecker a Hera basement required seed. Logic doesn't matter. How come it doesn't matter for you, Homewrecker, when it comes to the mirror shield and Hera basement?
GFE forsaking the hammer and going for the Master Sword spins.
Yeah, I want to say he is, because he has the ice rod, even though it isn't tracked. But let's see if him not tracking the ice, because he's using quick swap and still hasn't realized that he just passed by the ice rod.
Yeah, he probably knows it's there. He's just not got it tracked. But that should be go mode because with the vanilla big keys, we already know where the TR big is.
You know
So
what, Beer? I've seen it happen where they get it and they forgot to mark it on their tracker, and that dumb moment has them looking all over for it, not realizing that he's already got it, which would be absolutely hilarious. I would crack up laughing. Also,
well, we're going back up the mountain, so
he's going to
probably headed to,
GT.
no,
I mean,
probably
not to
headed to
GT, to
TR.
Turtle. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
going
so
to TR.
he probably knows that he has it. He just doesn't have it marked.
You know, mm, mm,
Nah, we're inverted, so he's gonna drop down and just go through the back.
oh yeah, that's right. You just go through the back. But he could have gone through the front just for the lulz. I mean, come on, you went through all that hassle. You know, real people use up all their TR keys when you got 4 of them. For shame, GFE, for shame.
He's not a real person. He's a doll.
Yeah, he's that bootleg doll from Mario RPG. He's not even a real Mario character. Boo on Gino. I only acknowledge real Mario, which is, you know, Bowser's group.
There. Are you happy? GFE is finally marked Ice Rod.
It's about time! It's about time! Come on! I know you want to try to troll the poor Jank restream, but you can't do that. You know you gotta help us out. You gotta be a bro. This is a blame GFE moment. You know, had the brain fart. We knew that was gonna happen. And we're about to see some spin action. Now, I won't lie. I like to bonk him. Yeah, there we go. I was wondering where he was going with that. Because usually, if you have Master Sword and you have Hammer, you're bonking Trinax. You are not going to be doing no swing, no spin strats. Come on. So now,
And that is TR down.
yep. So you know there's only one place to go, and that's swamp.
Time to go mode swamp.
No left side swamp. This is a sad moment, you know. We're not getting any of the good checks in this season. And it hurts in the bad way. It's a bad touch. You know, Beer, you'll always be my Disney princess. But holy moly, Beer, you kinda, you know...
Free seed.
Yeah, you know, kick the butt. Homewrecker, don't worry, I'm still working on your seed, buddy.
The only garbage checks that should have been hecked in this seed was Meyer.
Yeah, because Meyer is trash. Like I told you before, Tank. Meyer is garbage. Meyer is trash. Meyer needs to just... If it's juice, it's Tang, it's bootleg, and it's not even the good Tank. It is that Tang replica you get at Dollar Tree in the clearance bin. That's because this seed was free, Homewrecker. That is why Left Side Swamp is not getting checked. I say get hecked to Meyer. The only thing that's good about Meyer is Viddy, but I play Inamizer, so Viddy is never there. My Viddy is usually in Hera, just chilling to kill me, and I love him for it.
Okay, so I doubt we'll see we might, but I doubt we'll see another sword grab. We are in the position to be able to grab bomb and go do that before Ganon if we wanted to, but I think GFE is probably pretty comfortable with that Master Sword.
See, there's no reason for. I mean, I for a quickness aspect, because there's a huge difference now between what you need to do with Master Sword and the strats that you can use with Master Sword versus Bacon Sword. Bacon Sword is the better option. So if you had to do it,
If we hadn't have found silvers, I think we definitely would have gone after a tempered sword. But if
it depends
since
on
we
how
found,
comfortable in the lead do you think you are, because this was a free seed tank. So I would always be playing like I'm behind. Even if I'm ahead, I'm thinking I'm behind. So the few you're gonna hit the bomb shop on the way. So you could technically do it and get it out of the way, get it done, and just pick it up. Also, I don't think, even though it's not really a thing with half magic, but I don't think he has half magic.
no, GFE never picked it up.
So then, unless you get the torch glitch.
Even if you miss torch glitch with Master Sword silvers, you can still comfortably do a phase 4 Ganon without any issue.
Maybe because I like to play it safe, because I usually play under really god-awful conditions where I'm low health and stuff. I like to always carry a safety. So
I may not be the only one.
Hey! He
looks
agrees
like he
with
is.
me.
He is gonna stop and grab it since it's on the way.
The only thing was, let's see, in Hookshot Cave, the only thing of value was the early Titan mitts, where you could just bump to it. But if you waited,
wasn't one of the, I might be misremembering, but I thought one of the bows was in Paradox.
Yeah. Absolutely, homewrecker. It is a time save, because you're gonna, you have to route past bomb shop in order to get there. It doesn't take very long. Plus if you have any empty bottles, go in there. You may get a free blue, you may get a green. Always good to have some type of safety check. That's just me personally. That feels that way. But getting the Bacon Sword, your spin attacks are gonna be worth more than your Master Sword checks. So I'm absolutely perfectly okay with this. And now we have for you guys to bet on. Where do you guys think the big key
vanilla
is?
keys?
And it's vanilla, but I just want to see how many people we could have trolled with that though. Because there are some people that don't know what ANTI-Vrosia is. So we could have given them a nice trolly question.
Why we have nice, wonderful quick command for all of our game modes.
Why would you do that? You miss a prime opportunity to troll your own chat. And it's all about trolling. Because this is the meme league. This is the league where you go and you just gotta be as dank and jank as possible. Also,
I mean, technically speaking, if you count the torch as a check, it's always going to be at least 2.
Yeah. What? So we got the fast run over to where our boys are at, the #1 team. But we know GFE is gonna be cheap He's not gonna fight them the correct way. Which I don't even think he has
He
a
can't. He
boomerang.
doesn't even have a
That-
boomerang. Yeah.
How can you fight Ice Armos without a Bloomy? Oh, bloody.
Well, I would hesitate to say that that was the correct way to do the fight. It was a
No,
little rough, but it was still good.
that is not what you do. No, no, no. You have to tell Ice Armos to get hacked by using blue boomerang. Not even the red ring. I'm talking, you got to go old school and use the blue banana of love and show them what it means to feel absolutely hacked by a boomerang. That's why you do it. But of course, you want to win.
Yeah, and he doesn't know it, but GFE does have a pretty good lead right now. So
I said bloomy, not bloomers. Homewrecker, your mind is in the trash, buddy. I said bloomy, bloomy. And Beard, I am gonna send a dove your way for it to land on your shoulder, and then we can get the video of you singing with your flower crown. I mean, yeah, home ready. That's absolutely 100% true, Tank. See, this is why I love you, Tank. You understand. You know, Tank, super mod Tank. Best mod ever, Homewrecker.
easy climb so far for GFE. Very clean.
Yeah. And you know, for I gotta make sure when Home decides.
Really cooperative climb, actually, so far. Other
Don't
than that
you-
shot right there.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare, Homewrecker. Also, we have the redemption arc for Homewrecker now for intros. I have a new intro for Homewrecker that I'm going to debut when I go to restream his races. The man who is avenging the loss of Hera being destroyed by zombie titans. Oh, it'll be great. So GFE is there fast tracking. He is in Roadrunner Meet mode. And we're gonna see the gauntlet just beat the
Absolutely blazing through the gauntlet here. This has been a really good climb for GFE. Everything's been very cooperative for the most part.
Yeah. I don't know how to feel about this. This was too easy. They need a plando from me, Tank. They need one of my plandos. Actually, wouldn't that be great as a mode? Crystal mode, Tank?
I think many people would object.
Object! Who would object? I think that is absolutely a fantastic mode. And we're gonna see...
Probably literally everybody.
Crystal mode would be banned. Nice. Just like everything else I do is banned. I play a game and Zeke comes after me. I play another game and then apparently something I thought was illegal was a tad illegal. And you know, it was fake flute. That was totally illegal. Got disqualified again. I swear, that's why I stay in jail, Tank. Even in Twitter, my Twitter is currently in prison. I did it again. I
good
swear.
Telemetry for GFE. Some good lineups.
Yeah, even though that one could have been a double, but unfortunately, you know, you gotta play it a little bit safe. Also, he is batting like a Baltimore Oriole right now with those two singles. And now,
Horrifically disturbing noise to listen to.
you know what we needed though? We needed for Beer to put in the Titus laugh.
I mean, the inaugural restream, the first restream done on this channel, had Titus laugh and sound effect shuffle.
Yes! Yes! That is
Well,
a
the
great
first
mode.
restream, like official restream of the live part of the tournament, at least. So, like, what more could you ask for than that?
Also, Gannon is legit singing Sweet Home Alabama right now with what that quote was. And I'm okay with that too.
DFP playing it a little loose here.
So you did have
gonna drink that blue potion for safety.
that was actual terrible game playing, GFE. Oh my goodness.
He's just trying to bulldoze through it and is just tanking the hits to the face, knowing
You know
he's
what?
got that safety.
He's playing it aggressively, and which means he probably feels like he's behind right now.
It's a little unfortunate that this isn't inverted Miser, because Gannon's being a little dodgy.
Yes, he is dodging like people dodge their income taxes. This is absolutely fantabulous. We know Gannon's on the fly. Also, there. Ooh, almost kicked back himself
and
out.
2 for 2 with the Gannon kill.
Yes. GFE emerges triumphantly, which will make Gamachu absolutely sad in the worst way in his matchup coming up.
GFE crossing the finish line with an official race time.gg time of 1 hour, 25 minutes, and 44 seconds.
Yes, so please get those GG emojis out in the chat.
For GFE.
Homewrecker, you know exactly that getting the bro shield always leads to a guaranteed win. You are winning better than Charlie Sheen could ever do after, taking a whole lot of that white powder. So there you go. Tank knows what's up. It's all about the mirror shield. Best bro shield ever.
And there's Hex picking up his last crystal.
Oh crap, I forgot to eat dinner again. Oh wow, I eat dinner at like 2 in the morning. Hood from a hood. I would like to know, honestly, but I'll never find out, if Magic Bat had anything decent.
Hey,
I'm thinking
Beer, if you're here, can you drag GFE down?
Yes, so I can tell him that Gamma says get hacked.
And we're joined by GFE. Welcome in, GFE. And that's also the official forfeit from Hexodus as well. GG's, GFE.
Hey, GFE, GG's.
Hey, thanks for the GG's.
That was a surprisingly jet seed.
Yeah, like, to be honest, like, I'm pretty sure you did not have to dip Gold Woods either. I think there was a pod small and numbering, so logically, but I think you could have gotten away with, like, totally skipping any Gold Woods.
And also, welcome in Hexodus. GG to Hex.
So logically, but I think you could have gotten away. Hey, GG's Hex. Like, totally skipping any.
What a run, man. I was doing so good. I was really happy about that route, and then like I see the finish as I'm in Trinex. I'm like, oh, come on, man.
Oh, you just hit GT access or something?
Next was GT. It's just about to go in. And then I goofed in Mire. I'm like, oh, if Big Key is a God Mire, I can just hover over. I'm like, oh, I'm such an idiot. I remember the whole way through.
I've been there.
Keys were vanilla.
Yeah, in this mode, that's an easy thing to forget, no doubt.
Yeah, we're also salty that you forgot all about the ice rod until you literally started that Trinex fight. that poor tracker was neglected, GFE.
Oh yeah, I guess I didn't lock that. Maybe I just wanted to leave some suspense for chatters. That's what not auto tracking gets you. I don't auto track, and if this were like a cross keys or something, I probably would have ended up thinking I didn't have ice rod at some point.
That's exactly what we were talking about, Tank. If it was, it does happen, because that's happened to a couple of buddies of mine. Also, I have a message for you, GFE.
Oh boy.
Gamma would have done commentary for this, but you keep scheduling it early, so you're dodging him. So this is another dodge by you, GFE. Gamma says that you are being toxic yet again, and he wanted you to have a really nasty seed.
Now, I'm going to take the high road here and just say, who does that sound like as being toxic? So,
Gamma's never toxic.
clearly, you guys don't know the true Gamma.
Oh, I've been knowing Gamma for years. We even had it planned that we were gonna do, part of your restream in Spanish with homemade beer doing translation. We were gonna make it as jank as possible. The plan was there, GFE. The plan was there.
At least Gamma's curse didn't work, since I got a 125
ANTI-Vrosia. It was a really nice piece, and you also had a really good and very well lined up climb as well. It was a pretty good gauntlet. Like, everything mostly cooperated with you.
Yeah, overall it went well, except for that last room. That Stalfos, when it goes left, is just a jerk. But dude shouldn't go left.
You had some really galaxy brain ideas, like getting the early Titans mitt.
Yeah,
dipping out
that was big.
Go ahead. You dipped out. If you went back, Hookshot Cave was absolutely worthless beyond that Titans mitt. Hex did go in there and was severely disappointed.
Did you hover at Hex?
I had Hookshot when I went in.
Okay.
Because I had
that makes sense.
I had Light World access crazy early, so I did like a whole Light World cleanup, and then started diving dungeons. Yeah, that pod was like I blindly chased that mushroom. I'm like, that mushroom's 6 pod keys in. Like, do I chase it? Do I not? I'm like, I'm never gonna be back here. So yeah, I dumped off that mushroom, got that cape, blindly went to where Bombos was apparently. Yeah, like that really worked out for me. Like, I felt really good after that. I'm like, damn, if GFE's part of the skip pod group, then this works out good. But no such luck.
It was hard to skip pod in this.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you got about 4 keys right off the bat. Then you got the bonk, the hammer. That's like screaming, get your butt, pay the key tax, and go to pod. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Game was even nice enough to give you the entry fee on Pyramid Ledge.
On Pyramid, yeah.
Yeah.
To be like, as far as pod goes, like the one thing that could potentially mess someone up is if you go in there with the 4 keys and then you go for Dark Maze, but really all you had was bombs and hammer, and sometimes getting to that top chest just does not cooperate if you don't have some good point of reference. So I could see someone missing out on Moon Pearl in this seed for a little while.
Yeah, especially with what Lamp was in TR, right?
Yeah. The logic for Moon Pearl was kind of hilarious.
Yeah, it was kind of gross.
Like, I mean, in a way,
it was perfect logic. What are you talking about? It was perfect logic. I understood the logic. But then again, I have crazy routing, so, don't ever listen to me.
Logic's actually what led me to that supposed galaxy brain finding. That was just happy accident, because I knew from that world that I had to find Lamp somewhere on the mountain. So I'm like, I know there's fire source up there. Let's just go find our logic, and then we'll worry about light work. And so when I went up there and got Titan's mitts, and Lamp's actually sitting in Chomp Room, which is awful in its own way, because you got 0 TR keys to get that Lamp, logically. I'm pretty sure every TR key was behind Moon Pearl.
It was.
Yeah.
It was. It was.
So yeah, that was pretty absurd as far as the Moon Pearl logic, and the fact that the only thing those 4 pod keys early were for was for the boots, so you could boots and mirror, I guess.
Yeah. But
Boots, so you could bonk to get your mitts.
Yeah, well, you could bonk to get mitts, and I think Bonk Rocks might have had a pod small in it as well. No, that's not right.
No, it couldn't.
You're right. Yeah.
I mean, we
But
did need
anyway.
them later for King's Tomb for the
Yeah.
vanilla cape, which was, or wait, no, cape was cape mushroom.
Yeah, cape was
Cape
mushroom
was mushroom.
turn-in.
Okay, felt like something was a King's Tomb. Maybe I'm remembering incorrectly.
Too much seed bleed.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Like I said, all in all, very friendly seed. Probably one of the friendliest I think I've seen so far.
Yeah, I mean, this one was crazy fast. Like, I've never been in a position where I could have sub 40, like sub 140. So, yeah, this would have easily been sub 140 had I kept going.
Oh yeah. I mean, like you mentioned, for getting the vanilla big key, I can't act like I didn't have some form of that when I tried to climb Pendant Hera with no big key. That was my one derp in the sea. But with vanilla big keys, you can skip all of GT basically, so that's a nice comfort when you're going into GT. You just rush the big key and do the climb.
Yeah. Yeah, you pretty much just do GT vanilla.
You're
Good old
saying you
NMG
ended
style.
on Trinix. I'm curious, when did you pick up your temper?
Tempered?
Or no, you didn't pick it up yet. Okay,
No.
you would have had to.
It was my next stop. So
Yeah.
plan was from here, flute to the house, go turn in the bomb, and then drop into GT.
Yeah. I chose to reverse the swamp and TR. I did TR first and then finished with the go mode swamp. And went
I didn't
from
have
there to
Fire
Bomb
Rod
Swamp.
yet. I found Fire Rod pretty late. That was my go mode. And then it took me a minute to realize that was go mode. Like, I picked up the Fire Rod. I'm like, all right, that's the items. Do I have the keys? And so
Yeah.
it took me about a minute to figure it out.
I wanted to, since I am not going to be playing Why Is That There in the group stage, I just wanted to bring a little bit of that into this seed, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, did we roll the right seed type? Fire locked fire?
That's just a rule. Just ask Rossi. That's a rule. It's a random
Yeah.
rule.
Ice always has Fire Rod or Bombos.
Or hammer?
Yeah, well, Hammer's just mean, especially if they don't give you Cane.
Man.
Kane could have been rude in the seed in theory. If you don't feel like going to the desert area.
If you don't go touch Agina, yeah, it's like I could definitely see somebody leaving that for a while.
Yeah. I mean, especially with desert being a pendant and no book around.
Well,
One
no,
put
so
it on.
actually, you never saw the book. Hex did.
I did.
The book is on Hylia Island.
I saw it and I'm like, oh.
That
Do
was
I-
my next thing after Ice Palace. I was going to mirror, check the island, swim the Hobo, swim the Ice Ride Cave, do Zora, and then I was
Hobo
going to
had
go
your
for the
half
swamp
magic.
play. Hobo had my half magic.
Yeah.
What a jerk.
Yeah, that
I
that book
was sitting
real
there
funny.
for like, I was just like doggy paddling there, looking at it, going, I don't have flips. Do I pick it up and reset up my boot dash, or do I just leave it? I'm like, it's a pendant.
Yeah,
I'll leave it.
I saw the debate there. Like, as you like started to dash towards it, then you ran the other way, then you kind of ran back, and then you're like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not.
Yeah, it's a hard call, but with it being a pendant, I mean, you know where it's at if you need it. So
Yeah, and I mean, I
I agree with that.
didn't have a bow to re-instilla up, so I'm like, I can't. I'll just go to Hobo. I'll do the other stuff. So, yeah. I think Hobo is the only good thing on that route.
Yeah, Hobo had half magic, so you know he was rolling big this time.
He was holding out on us.
Yeah, that don't happen often.
Well, definitely GG's again. Fantastic seed. Good run from both of you. Very quick, very well done. Just a couple of minor decisions here and there to really make the seed, but it was great to watch, and we really appreciate y'all letting us restream you.
Well, thanks for restreaming.
Yeah, you're very welcome, and thank you guys. Couldn't have the restream if it weren't for you comms out there, and of course, Homemade putting it on. It's my boy there, so really appreciate that. Really appreciate this tournament. It's I've been talking about with all the tournaments feeling a little burnout, but this one's it's just fun. I mean, that's the whole point of it, is
It's
having
just
fun with
enough
Rando.
goofy to keep it from feeling too bad.
Yeah, keep it fresh. As long as I can stay away from why is that there, and is this even randomized?
Oh, all right. Well, we are going to go ahead and get set up for a raid out then. We're going to go over and raid Telethar. Telethar is currently going against Sleeby. They are also doing ANTI-Vrosia. So should be another good one to watch. Appreciate everybody who stopped by and for all the raids today. But again, GG's to you both, and appreciate you putting on a good show for us.
Yes, thank you for having me, AVIANART. Usually you'll see me on either the other channels, but I'm glad to make my debut for the one and only GFE. You know, a great one. Very happy. I will go break Gamachu's heart now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Levy, you better win. I swear, man. You and I go back. So
All right. Well, have a good night, everybody.